Hey guys, it's Lee, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back to my channel and to this first ever live video that I've done. So please bear with me because I've never done YouTube Live before and I don't know how it will work out, whether it will go completely tits up. So yeah, who knows. So thanks for joining me on this warm, sunny, well, was sunny Sunday evening. I'm not doing an unboxing. I have had my new autumn-winter 2022 testers and my new catalogues, but I didn't do an unboxing because they got delivered. I got home, had manic couple of days, then I went to my parents because it's my mother's birthday tomorrow and I knew she would want to smell these, so I was like, I'll just do something when I get back. So this is that said something, because I thought as I have my testers that are carrying over from the current season to the new season, and I haven't excuse me, yet pulled out the 10 new scents from here, I thought I would just kind of do a bit of a live chat. So if you want to interact, you should be able to add comments in the little chat box on the screen somewhere. Have my red wine. So without further ado, let's get on with it. So this will possibly be a bit like a game of bingo because I'm just going to shove my hand in the bag, grab one out, and even though a lot of them are returning, some of them are returning from previous years, not necessarily last year, that I noticed looking through the catalogue. There were some that I certainly haven't tried and don't have the testers for. So yeah, I obviously won't do all the existing ones, but I will have a bit of a sniff of the transition ones, tell you what they are and what I think of them. So the first one is Autumn Road Trip. That's quite nice. So Autumn Road Trip is take the tour through crisp harvest apple, just picked Anjou pear and a forest of towering silver oak. Yeah, you can kind of get it almost seems like spiced apple, but you can definitely get the apple from it. It's quite nice. That one I have tried, certainly sent the tester pot before. That's in there. Then the next one is Enchanted Woods, which I believe was one of the new releases last year. So this is luminous amber with hints of creamy coconut meander through a mystical forest of sandalwood and birchwood. Which, this one's nice. It's probably to me more of a fresh than a woody, but obviously we all get different scents. Then this is one of the new ones from this year, which is White Amber and Silk. So this is warm amber and bergamot are wrapped up in comforting cotton for a smooth finish. Ooh. That's not what I was expecting. It's nice. It's quite light. To me, it almost smells a bit like furniture polish. Possibly why I like it. Yeah, that's nice. I will pop these separately because I will pick up a couple of them when they get released on the 1st of April. 1st of April? 1st of August. So then the next one is Just For You. And I know that this one I did really like last year. So Just For You, if I can find it, is wild blackberry offers its one-of-a-kind sweetness to a forest of fir balsam and pine needles. And I do remember that this did have a fruity note to it. Yeah, it's pine and I know it says blackberry, but it is like a fruity pine scent. Really like that one. Then the next one is Black Currant and Plum. So this is another one of the new releases for this year. So this is dark plum and wild blackcurrant emboldened sweet apple for a temptation you won't want to resist. Ooh. I don't know what to make of this. It's not unpleasant, but to me it seems really quite light. And I almost imagined it to be really dark and heavy, but it's not. Not unpleasant, but I'm not sure that would be high on my list of ones to order a bar of. Then the other new one this year is Sips of Cider, which is lively blood orange steeped with sparkling ginger and cinnamon stick. Ooh, I like this. This makes me think of mulled cider, but not mulled cider and spice, the Scentsy fragrance, just if you opened like a pan of hot mulled cider, this is what that is what this reminds me of. Really like that. Then the next one is Opal Flowers. So this was a scent of the month back last year, I think. So I'm surprised this made it into the catalogue because up until recently it has been in clearance. So whether they wanted to shift the older bars that maybe had the scent of the month label on, I don't know. So this is lush raspberry entwined with flowering lily of the valley and soft rose petals shine like a precious stone. And I love Lily of the Valley, and I know that I do really like this one. It's not club worthy for me, but nonetheless, it's an absolutely lovely, lovely floral scent. The next one is Vanilla Cinnamon Maple, and I think this is one of the new ones this year, which no, it's not. So is it spice? Is it a spice one? I can't even see it in the oh no. Can't even see it in the catalogue. Oh, there it is. Bakery. Vanilla Cinnamon Maple. So this is cinnamon steak warms buttery maple atop a mountain of whipped cream. Actually, I think we may have had this one last year. And it is like a warm buttery maple. Not sure I get any cinnamon from it though. But nice. It's quite nice all the same. Then we have Sweet Orange Pomander. Now this one we had last year as part of the Scents of the Season collection. Or was it the holiday? I think it was the Scents of the Season. So this is sparkling clove and cinnamon stick adorned sweet orange in a dazzling display. Now I remember this. I don't get any orange from it. And I did mix it with Blue Grotto, which added that orangey citrusy scent, which for me made it a much nicer experience. And then we have Tinselberry, which is not on this page. There it is. So strawberry cranberry dipped in cinnamon and sweet sugar for a little extra sparkle. And this, again, this is a nice one. It's not one I've bought. And to be honest, it's probably not one that I would warm often, so I probably won't buy it. But it is nice nonetheless. Then we have a Blue Sage and Tonka, which was one of the new ones last year, and this one is revel in the richness of midnight sage and black lavender over the sultry sweetness of tonka bean. And I think this one replaced Twilight Frost. I say that I think Enchanted Woods kind of replaced Twilight Frost, because Twilight Frost is really nice, but it hasn't come back this year. Which is why you kind of, if you really, really like a scent, it's one of the reasons why Scentsy Club is so fantastic, because they will still supply you with it, whether that's from existing stocks from previous year, or if they run out of stocks, they will actually make some, even if you're the only person that has it in the Scentsy Club, which is a fantastic perk. Then this one is one of the new ones, which is Frosted Vanilla. So this is a wonderland of sweet vanilla bean and birch bark with a rush of frosty air. Hey, Michael. This is nice. I like this. Yeah, I do really like this one. I think I probably will get some of that. Then another one that has returned, which I'm really pleased about, is Cashmere and Corduroy. So the scent description for this one is: wrap yourself up in the coziness of creamy vanilla, Sicilian bergamot, and cashmere sandalwood. And I did actually dig out the sample cup from a whiff box last year, because I'm ready to warm it. Yeah, this is one that I'm ordering certainly at least one more bar of on the 1st of August, ready for the winter to start cooling down a bit. Then we have Blueberry Rush. So this one is in here somewhere. So Blueberry Rush is a sweet surge of ripe blueberry, leads a luscious bouquet of lively cranberry, blackcurrant, and pomegranate. And this is very fruity and very juicy. Yeah, this is definitely a sweet, fruity blueberry scent, which, to be honest, I wouldn't actually associate with autumn winter. I would have probably put this more as a spring summer scent, but Scentsy obviously have their reasons why they choose what they choose for each season. Then the next one is Jade and Jasmine, and this one I remember from last year, which, let me find it, Jade and Jasmine, is start fresh with green lemon and blue jasmine, garnished with rosemary in this gem of a fragrance. And I remember it being very much like a perfumey aftershave cologne type scent, and I still get that. Really, really pleasant. If you like more masculine cologne type scents, this is a really good one to go for. Really like that one. Then this is another new one this year, which is Falling Apples. So this is take a stroll through an orchard lined with crisp apple, acorn, and oak. So this is very much a fresh, I would say, it says crisp apple, but I would say it's more like a red apple, because it has that sweetness to it. And there is a slight woody note, but I wouldn't be able to specifically say acorn and oak. It's just a apple, slightly woody, sweet apple. Really like that one. Then we have Polar Bear Hug, formerly known as Eskimo Kiss. And this one is in here somewhere. Blackberry jam, caramelized brown sugar, vanilla, and amber in a softly romantic scent. And it is absolutely beautiful. I do really like this one. And I'm so glad when they changed the name that they didn't seem to change the formula. Then the next one is Autumn Hearth, which I will find in a moment. So this is Q Up Classic. Apple, cinnamon and tonka are all about fall. And yeah, it is a very much an autumnal scent. It's, again, it's like spiced apple, but it does have that slight sweetness from the tonka bean. Pleasant. Then we have a Cheerful Celebration, which is in here somewhere. Obviously, they are all in here somewhere. I just need to find them. Cheerful Celebration, a bright and bubbly jubilee of sparkling lemon, juicy pineapple, and tart raspberry. And yeah, it's sweet, slightly fizzy, fruity, quite pleasant. Again, I would probably put that more as a spring summer scent. But then we have another new one this year, which is a Perfect Day or a Perfect Day. So this is autumn pear mixed with spiced syrup and a spirited splash of bourbon. Ooh. Ooh, I like this one. I don't think we generally have pear scents. I think Jumping Jelly Bean had pear notes in it, but I wasn't overly keen on that. But this is really quite nice. Yeah, I think that's another one that I'll need to buy a bar of. Then, sticking with the theme of new ones, we have Huckleberry Hideaway. So this is fresh picked huckleberry, mountain violet, and crisp white woods create the perfect retreat. Ooh. Ooh, I like this one. Yeah, I do like this. I think that will be in the to buy pile. Then we have yet another new one. So this is Pink Pine and Berry. So this is a fruity fantasy of pink pine adorned with winter jasmine and frosted winter berries. Ooh. Oh, I like this. I definitely get the pine notes, but it's softened and like slightly sweet. Yeah, I do like that. Yes, I agree, Michael. The pink pine one is very good. Then we have Silver Bells, which is returning. So this is Minty Candy Canes, dance over warm and welcoming winter pear. Oh, another pear scent. All enveloped in a velvety blanket of caramel and vanilla sugar. Yeah, I like this. These, yeah, I think it's the candy cane, because there is a sweet mint to it. I do like that one. Then we have Very Merry Cranberry, which is quite a popular one. And this is lush red winter berries pop against a backdrop of snow-covered cedar, creating a lovely winter landscape. Yeah, I like this. Yeah, I do like that. I imagine this one, Very Merry Cranberry, would possibly make a good mixer. Then we have Snuggle Up. So this was one of the ones from the Catching Z's collection that they have now released as a catalogue bar. So this is Settle Down in Cashmere Woods, curled up with angel lavender and soothing sage. And this was probably my favourite out of the collection. And I'm so happy that this is back. I did have the collection and I've just about come to the end of my bar of Snuggle Up, or my second bar, because I did have 2 bars. So really pleased to see that one back. Then we have Cranberry and Tinsel. And this one is mulled cranberries, Siberian fir needle, and cedarwood sparkle and shine. And again, this is another good one. Yeah, like that one. I think I like pretty much all the autumn winter scents. Then we have Berry Blessed, which I think is a fruity one. So this is soft vanilla and cranberry sprinkled with sparkling sugar is pure bliss. Yeah, this is a good one. It's a sweet, fruity scent. It does have a slight, what? Maybe it's cranberry, as it does have a slight tartness to it, but only when you have a good snifter. Then we have the ever popular Snowberry, and this one is in a different category. So this is luscious blend of loganberry, strawberry, peppermint, and zesty cinnamon. And this is quite nice. I have a couple of car bars in this scent that I picked up in clearance a while ago. And yeah, it's a pretty good one. Though this one is Spice Cake, and if I remember rightly, I wasn't overly keen on this one last year. So let me find the page with it on. So it's not under spice, it's under bakery. So this is a heavenly slice of spice cake baked with cinnamon and ginger because there's always room for dessert. Yeah, it's okay. It's not one that I would probably proactively buy a bar of. I think I have it somewhere because I bought the 10 new bars last year, which I haven't actually done this time. I thought I would just smell the tester pots and see which ones that I actually wanted rather than going for the whole shebang and maybe not liking some of them. So then we have Blackberry Sandalwood. And this is dark plum, blackberry and wild rhubarb stirred with sandalwood showcase Earth's richest offerings. And I do remember I enjoyed this one. Yeah, it is a really nice. You've got the tart berry and the earthy woody note. Really like that one. It reminds me a bit of Let's Escape, just more fruity. Then this one I haven't actually tried, and it's not a new one, so I'm assuming it was a line before I became a consultant. And that is Marshmallow Mint Cocoa. So this is cozy up with a mug of hot chocolate as airy marshmallow and peppermint float above a rich layer of creamy cocoa. And this is so good. I think this is one that I could see myself adding to my club, because it is, if you imagine any time of year, a wet, drizzly, miserable day, this would be the ideal one to warm. Because it's not, for me, it's not a wintry scent. It's just a really warm, sweet, minty, chocolatey, comforting. Almost like a hug in a mug, but not hug in a mug, because that is a completely different scent. Yeah, Michael, I think I definitely will be clubbing it. Yeah, I think this is one that will end up in club. But right at the end, before the new Spring Summit catalogue. Then the next one is Fluffy Fleece, which again was a new one last year from the Sense, I'm sure it was Sense of the Season or Home for the Holidays, one or the other. So this one is in here somewhere. Black currant and cozy musk bundle up beneath a blanket of heliotrope. And I remember absolutely loving this scent. It's so, so good. I think Fluffy Fleece really does describe it well. It's almost like a freshly washed blanket. It's absolutely lovely, and it's been released in the laundry line. So wash whiffs, scents off, and detergent. And I really can't wait. Plan on buying all the wash whiffs in it. I just hope that the performance of this in laundry is better than the cucumber and cactus water, because for me the scent just doesn't last. Well, the scent is very, very light to the point where you can almost not smell it. Then we have returning Cozy Cardigan, which again is a really nice one. So this is Find Bedded Bliss in layers of soft suede, blushing rose, and amber silk. So in Bring Back My Bar, we had Cozy Cashmere, which reminded me very much of this, but Cozy Cashmere had like a fruity note to it, which this doesn't. Up until that point, I absolutely loved this. But I think, for me, Cozy Cashmere is ever so slightly nicer, just because the blackberry note just gives it that something extra that this doesn't have. But I do still absolutely love this. And if I hadn't have put Cozy Cashmere in my club, I would have probably put that in my club, because I didn't last year, and I was praying and hoping that it came back this year, which it has. But with the release of Cozy Cashmere, I wasn't too cut up if it didn't make it back. Then we have Classic Apples and Cinnamon Sticks. So this one, if I can find it, is apple peel, spiced white pumpkin, and a touch of oak. And yeah, for me, it's more of a Halloween type scent, but I do like that one. Then Icicles and Evergreen, which I wasn't overly taken with last year. So this is cool blue eucalyptus and pine needle iced with crystallized sugar. And actually, I think I've changed my mind. I do quite like this. It's definitely more wintry pine than pink pine and berries. And it's not as sweet as Just For You. If you like almost a not necessarily a true pine, but that like clean pine scent, I would definitely give that one a go. Then we have Iced Citrus. So this is frozen lemon and iced pineapple garnished with just enough crushed mint to cause a stir. And this reminds me of amoxicillin syrup. I don't get any mint from this. Last year I thought it smelled like amoxicillin, and this year I still do. It's not an unpleasant scent, it's a really nice scent, but that's just what it reminds me of. So it's that one. Then another returning classic, which is Winterberry Apple Tea. So this is winter tea, hoses up to cranberry, apple, and honey. And this is a sweet scent. Quite nice. Yeah, it is a really nice scent. Do like that one. I got it in the hand wash, I think. Then we have Scarlet Sunflower. So this is juicy apple and a hint of red cranberry are brightened by a scarlet sunflower turning to face the sun. Absolutely love this scent. Yeah, really, really like this one. And from what I remember last year, it's a really good performer, both in strength and longevity. Then, as I mentioned earlier, Hug in a Mug. So this one, I'm not sure which category it is bakery. So this is curl up with chocolate, hazelnut, and cookie dough. And yeah, I definitely prefer marshmallow mint cocoa. This does have a chocolatey note, but for me, I wouldn't warm this one. I think for me it's too chocolatey. Again, on warming, some scents do change completely once they're warmed. So some people may completely disagree with me on that one. So then another new one, which is Velvet Moon. So this is soft vanilla flower and white musk glow behind a silky layer of foggy mist. Ooh. This one is definitely a floral. It's a fresh floral. Really like that. Really like that one. Then we have Christmas Cottage. So this is a cozy, inviting blend of Valencia oranges, raspberries, cloves, and spices. Yeah. And it smells like Christmas. Really like that one. Then we have Stargazing. So again, this was a scent of the month that's now been added to the catalogue. And this is Stark Hissed Petals shining through fluffy cotton and soft vanilla clouds, making all your celestial dreams come true. And if you know what Jammy Time smells like, this is a deeper, darker, almost stronger version of that. I know some people who like Jammy Time disliked this, but I really enjoyed it. For me, I wouldn't have put this over Jammy Time. If I had to club this one or Jammy Time, it would be Jammy Time. Because I think Jammy Time, because it's a little bit softer, it is a really nice scent. Can't say anything else really. Then another one from last year's Scents of the Season or Home for the Holidays, whichever collection it was, Pink Poinsettia, which last year, this reminded me of Lush's Rockstar Soap. And the scent description for this, if I can find it. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves. Pink Poinsettia is crisp plum and blackberry. Celebrate the season with a burst of pomegranate. And yeah, it still smells like Lush's Rockstar Soap. So if you do know what Rockstar Soap smells like, to me, this smells exactly like it. And I think we're actually having a brick in Pink Poinsettia Christmas time. Then we have Arctic Kiss, which this one was along with Twilight Frost. This one was my first / second Scentsy bar. So Arctic Kiss and Twilight Frost were the two first ones I had. So this is cool Arctic mint and fresh air embrace the warmth of fluffy vanilla clouds. And I still love it. Still absolutely love this one. Absolutely beautiful. And this one you could get away with warming all year round because it is quite fresh. And it would actually be nice for bedroom as well. Then we have I'm Snow Over It, which is You Know You Love It. Sage, whispering pine, and cedarwood bursting with bright berries will rekindle your winter romance. And yeah, it's so nice. It is a light pine. Do really like that one. And there's not many left now, you will be pleased to know, because being live, I haven't been able to ramble and edit any of it out, which I probably have rambled a bit. And there is time to go yet. So then we have Pomegranate Prosecco. And this one is Delectable rosé berry and pomegranate add an effervescent splash to a flute of pink prosecco. And it's... I don't remember this being a favourite of mine. It is very tart. Hey, Matthew. Welcome. Yeah, it is a very tart scent. Nice scent, but tart. So if you like sweet scents, I would avoid that one. Then we have Appleberry. So this is a barrel full of fresh picked crimson apples, complemented by cranberry and pomegranate. Is very, very good. And yeah, to me, it's just sweet apple. I don't get anything else from it apart from sweet apple. Yeah, this sweet apple. Then we have Fairy Tale Pumpkin, which we don't get a lot of pumpkin scents in the UK. Certainly not predominantly pumpkin. So this is an epic fantasy of harvest pumpkin, midnight black raspberry, and a whisper of black licorice. And it's so good. Really like this one. I know the black licorice did put a lot of people off, but it's not in your face licorice. It's just that kind of, it's just like the earthy note from the licorice. It's not like shoving your face in a bag of licorice. So nice. Really like that one. Then the last new one is Orchard Sunrise. So this is freshly picked red delicious and harvest Honeycrisp apples with a hint of clove. And this is good. I like this one. Yeah, I do really like this one. So I need to go through at some point. I've kept the 10 new ones out to the side because I do want to go through and have a sniff of those just on their own. Because obviously with all the others, your nose does go a bit like that. So another one from the Catch and Seize collection is Lights Out. And this one is here somewhere. Not sure. Oh, so it's night falls gently over relaxing sandalwood, sweet vanilla, and warm amber. And this one is a nice one. When I had the collection first of all, I wasn't keen on this one, but it really did grow on me, and I do enjoy it now. And I do have, I think there's like half a bar left. It is really nice for the bedroom because it is quite a light scent. And then finally, we have Let's Escape, which I do absolutely love. So this is exotic saffron, sugared orchid, and warm amberwood transport you to faraway lands. It's just such a rich, decadent, spicy, but not in-your-face spicy. Oh, I absolutely love this one. Really do. Really, really love that one. And I do have a part of a bar of this left, I'm sure. So I do need to now dig out. So that's all the new and returning ones. And as I said, I'm not going through all the ones that we've kept because there's not really much point. But yeah, Fluffy Fleece Laundry. Cannot wait to try it. I was going to get the Consultants Advance pack, which was a bottle of laundry liquid and a tub of wash whiffs. But then I thought I don't really need it yet because it's only July and I'm not going to be like wanting my stuff smelling like freshly washed fluffy blankets quite yet. So I thought I'll just wait until the catalogue launches, and then I do have a party to close out, so I thought I'll just use my half price item on the wash whiffs and the detergent, because I do sometimes struggle with what to use my host of credits on. So yes, that's it. We are having, for the first time ever, some bricks in the Christmas collection. And for those of you that don't know what bricks are, there's the Snuggle Up from the Catch and Seize collection. So that is a bar. And yeah, for those of us in the UK, this is a brick, slightly bigger. And it weighs 15 ounces. So literally just under a pound, and it's 424 grams. And as you can see, the size of the cubes are insane. So one of these is equivalent to about 3 of these. I tend to cut these into 3, and yeah, they're brilliant. So we are having some of these Christmas time in some of the Christmas scents, which is really exciting, and I need to start saving my pennies for them because I will want them all. And yes, that's it from this very first live. It's been fun. I can't actually see how long I've been. No doubt too long. Oh, wow, 42 minutes almost. And yeah, that's possibly a new one for my length of videos, because I do tend to chop and edit and cut bits out, certainly when I'm looking Scent Up, which obviously I haven't been able to do. So I did place an order from the flash sale last week. Shipping can take up to 21 days, 21 working days at the moment. So I'm not holding out any hopes of that being here anytime soon. But that said, never know. So for the rest of this month, there is 10% off most of the Scentsy products, with 20% off retiring products that aren't moving forward into the new catalogue. So if there is anything you like that's discontinuing, now is the time to stock up before the catalogue changes, or start a Scentsy Club for any wax bars that you really, really must have in your life. And I think it's, if your Scentsy Club reaches £36, you get 10% off, and if it's £75, you get an item half price, which is one. Actually, I think it's the only way to get a whiff box at half price. So that's really good value as well. So yes, thank you for joining me this evening. And my next video will probably be my weekly Wednesday warming video. So look out for that next week. And until then, look after yourselves, and I'll catch you all soon. See you soon. How do I finish this? Wait. I can't actually see where to end this live. I knew something would go wrong. Oh, there it is. It was hidden by my ring light. Right. See ya.